So what does your routine look like on weekends?
Weekends, the thing is like whatever the chores which are left over, or maybe which are unattended during the weekdays, would be addressed during the weekends. Why? Because roles and responsibilities beyond the wife and husband, there are my two kids. And also, one, she's going to skating classes, she's going to swimming classes, so I have to accompany her. She's still young, she's 7 years old, but then also, like, she needs my support. So I need to travel with her. And also, I have to take care of my younger one who is just a toddler, and she keeps me always on toes. So I think it's quite tiring sometimes you feel, but still I feel like being a mom, I need to be patient enough to deal with my kids because they're after all kids.
Definitely. And I'm sure at the end of the day, all of these things are quite rewarding.
Yes, of course. I don't know whether it's rewarding or not. Going forward is like the generation has totally changed. If we compare our, like my era, I don't know like about you, but if we compare my era, it's totally different when we compare to the present generation or the present kids. I'm talking about, not the adults, because kids, especially those days, if they have some kind of food which was kept by mom, and which parents say that yes, this is what we give you. So but they were like, they didn't even ask whether it's in what kind of food it is, we want have this or we want, they're not choosy or picky those days. Not only food, with respect to whatever items that were given to the children, they never used to question. They used to say, okay, this is what it's given to me, then I need to accept it, I need to take it. They were happy with what was given by the parents. I think if they're fortunate enough, good, they were very happy to take. But these days, kids, whatever you give, they are not at all happy. They want something better than that. This is what the ideology that I think about the present generations, just because of the social media and also the thing that they view on social platforms. So
Right.
they are socially influenced. And even though they don't socialize with people physically, but they socialize with a lot of virtual things that are happening around.
Right. But don't you think, like in social media, in terms of social media, everybody is always showing their best version and not showing what bad. Like I'll give you an example. I follow a lot of, I mean, not a lot, but I follow some celebrities, and they're very quick to share that they made some sort of relationship official, that they've, promised to spend their lives with somebody. But when it comes to separation or when it comes to an issue that they face, it's very convenient that they don't really post that. They don't want to make that public. And when people want answers because they have been invested in the relationship through social media, they
Yeah.
very conveniently say that, hey, I need privacy in my life. I can't share everything. I'm like, but I personally feel it's a little double-faced, or it feels hypocritical that you want to share all the good things. And now that I'm invested, now that the bad thing happened and I ask you a question, it's like, no, I won't tell you. Like, then why did you make it public? Why did you want to share everything? You know?
Yes, Divyam, I got your point. I don't know in what way should I answer it, but I think everyone's has their own personal privacy and we need to
Mhm.
respect that no matter what it is. But as you said, even that's a good question. Then why you have to post it on, social media? You can keep it to yourself, right? If you
Right,
want to share the good thing, then you can share the good thing. And why you are not, feeling good to share your bad things as well? Because good days happen and also bad days. Everything is you about you. So when you're sharing the good content, why not you also share your bad days as well? Because that is also a content. But the thing
right,
is, like when it comes to what you call the public intrusion, right? That's what we call it as. So that is not only good, because even if you take celebrities, forget about the content creators these days. Those days we have celebrities where even if they have to step out of the house, they have to be, at most gorgeous, glam, always, neat and tidy, tip to toes, so that
mhm,
there won't be any kind of, pointing out, this what she was wearing or this. But these days they are like careless, not careless. I was thinking like they've outgrown this kind of nature, saying
right,
that that's okay. No matter if you wear a makeup or without a makeup, that's fine. You are still you, right? So they're not
right,
bothering much. But there are people who still post even their bad days and also their good days. But I don't know who you are referring to who did not post, so I'm sorry. But there are people I've seen even people posting. But if they do that again, right, people will be judging somehow. They say that, Arey yaar, why we need all this? Right? Why you are posting all this just for the sympathy? Even that is worse than what they post. If they post good
Right,
things, they'll say, okay, you're enjoying a life, good, good, and all. But if they post the like negative face or the bad side of it, they say that why you're doing this? Is it for sympathy? Is to gain more followers?
right.
I don't know. Like public is always public.
Definitely, you will be criticized regardless of what step you try to take and what stance you hold or like what principles you follow. So, if someone is incredibly environmental friendly, there's always someone who will come and say that, yeah, there's no need to be vegan. The natural order of eating animals is always
Yeah.
going to be preserved. But then, if you are someone who eats non-veg, there's always going to be an environmentalist coming and saying, don't kill an animal, which I completely understand. I understand both perspectives, right?
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
And what do you think, like Divyam? So it's forget about the social media creators as well. Even if you take in our personal life, there are a lot of people who tries to intrude in our life and try to, give suggestions, try to advise, or maybe try to, know more about us or try to tell rumors about us. What do you think about this kind of nature like going around? Because it's common, it's
Um,
quite common, right?
right. So I come from a family or like a culture where giving advice or asking a little bit personal questions is accepted and even encouraged to show that you care about somebody, right? So I have this thing in my mind, like this filter, that I don't have a problem if somebody asks me a personal question, as long as I
Yeah.
know the intention behind the question. This is for me personally. So if somebody comes and asks me when I'm planning to have a child, right? That might be something that I'm not comfortable sharing. But if I know that person is asking out of concern more than intrusion or more than just
Curiosity or yeah,
gossiping, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So for me, intention matters a lot. So it doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. You can come and tell me I'm fat, but if your intention is bad, then I'm not going to take it well. But if your intention is
yes,
good and you're saying it because you want me to look healthy, you want me to look my best,
yeah,
then I'll completely understand. I might even answer your question if I know your intentions are right. Right. So
yeah.
for me, that's very important because when I share something honestly with someone and they take offense in it, I usually tell them that the place that
I
I'm coming
care.
from,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I care
caring.
about you.
It's more about giving you a small reality check to maybe start your journey to do something better. Right. But then there are moments,
Yeah,
I'm not going to be hypocritical. There are moments where I don't like somebody or I'm saying things out of malice or sometimes because I don't like how they are doing things, right?
yes.
So I try to control myself and keep that unsolicited advice to myself. I'm working on
Hmm.
that now. I've noticed that that happens a lot. So it's come to a point where I've told myself that unless someone is explicitly asking you for advice, don't give advice. I try to
Yes,
do
of
that.
course. That's true. I second
Yeah.
that.
Because earlier I used to do this thing where if someone used to tell me like an issue that they were facing, my first thought as a guy was, okay, let's solve it. Let's give you a solution. Let's make your life better. You know. But then I realized that most people don't really act on that advice, even if it is right or wrong. Again, we won't know if it's right or wrong. We're just trying to do our best. And then I realized that you cannot change people who don't want to change. There are some
Yes,
people who have fallen in love with their misery,
I've
with their
experienced.
suffering.
I can completely relate to you. I've
Right. So then,
experienced that because no matter how hard or how much effort you put in just telling them personally, giving advice, a lot of, you care about them. That's why you give a lot of advice many a times, not only one time or twice, you give many a times. But then also they don't tend to change is just because of their mentality. So what I do is like, I just leave it to their fate. Seriously. Trust me, I just leave it to their fate. Completely their fate or whatever they're, moving forward, they will surely understand. There are phases like I have told them and they ignored me at the starting. But moving forward in their life, they have admitted that, and they have said me that yes, you have given this advice at the starting itself, and it's my fault that I did not accept it. At least from now, I will make sure that whatever you're telling, at least let me follow that, so that it'll be good for my life. So
Right.
it's not only with friends and family. There are many a times I've given even for the students as well, because see, what goes in our life, you don't know. There are certain things which would be known to the public. There are some things which are still hidden in you itself, not even to the family members. There are a lot of things that we think during the night. I don't know about people, the students, or even the young life, like young generation, or even the people before the marriage. I don't know whether they'll have so much of responsibilities or not, or something that runs in their brain. Only the thing that runs in their brain is we have to complete. Maybe next time I have to ask PS1 or this gaming or that game console or something, like I don't know, like uh, girls would be asking, and I want this attire, I want this jewelry, or something like that. But if you take the like married people, right? I don't know. They always think about their children, what kind of future that we have to give, and what responsibilities are there, and what is the next step that we have to do. And these days, I've also observed that many are losing their jobs. This is getting a serious thing or a serious problem. I don't know. I thought of even talking in one video so that I can help people to at least start doing something on your own which you like,
Right.
right? So you should not depend completely on the job, because if you don't start having a passive income, you would be held there itself. Imagine
Right.
if somebody is fired at the moment and you have children, family everywhere, and you have EMIs to pay, bills that you call as bills. So suddenly, if there's everything stopped because your manager has fired or someone like the company has fired, so there's nothing. If you don't have any passive income, that's it. You're gone, man. There's nothing to support you. So
Right.
there are phases I've seen literally in my family itself. Like they were here and they reached till here just because they're
They were
unemployed.
unlucky. Yeah.
Unemployed. They don't have job, so they're unemployed, and that's the reason. So even that, I wanted to make video because sometimes I feel like I'm fortunate enough, or maybe I feel you're fortunate enough having good communication skills that can hold up to any kind of situation. No matter what kind of situation comes to me, I can still face any kind of interview and I can crack it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, touch wood, till now, up to date, whatever interviews I have done, I never faced a kind of rejection after the interview. I'm not talking about at the starting phase, because
Right.
starting
Right.
phase is the screening phase where we see
Right.
the resume, we just check it, whether it's like working with our job description or not. That's the screening phase. I'm not on the screening phase. I'm talking about the final interview where we talk with the managers and the HR and all. So I don't know, like, I don't know. It's just because I can tell, I can even just come down, even if the salary is not good, I still go with the company itself. I won't say like I'll not be working, I'm not happy with the pay. I only think about what kind of company it is and how much of work that I'm gaining, or the kind of skill that I'm gaining. And also I'll look into whether there are future prospects and there's a job security, because these days job security is main thing. I don't even worry about how much pay they are getting. Even if you get 3 lakhs per month and the next month you nothing in your hands, I don't want that job.
Right.
Even if they pay me 50K, that is, I'm so happy, I can still manage. At least it'll be consistent. It is
Mm-hmm.
consistent, right?
Definitely. I understand that. Okay. As always, time flies when we're talking.
Yeah. Yes. So I think
Okay.
you have
So
one more session, is it?
I do. Yeah, at 5. Yeah. But as always, it's lovely talking to you. This was more of a venting session, I must say, for both of us. We are sharing our experiences on things we may or may not like, but it was fun. This is always fun.
Yeah, yeah, people will like, there are people who will relate to this kind of content. I think everybody, but the only thing that it should reach, that's it.
Definitely.
Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
I think it will. Don't worry. We have to stay positive about these things. I'm
Yeah.
also working on my own channel at the moment, and I've
Yeah,
just
please share your channel on my channel as well. Just let me just okay guys, I think Divyam has already just said about his channel. So let's know about what channel it is so that we can all follow right away. All my
it's
followers, go ahead and subscribe to his channel.
No, no, I mean, thank you. That's very sweet. But I want people to follow if they actually get value. Like I've told my
Yes,
family members as well that they can see my posts, but I've told them don't like it or don't share it just for the sake of doing it because you're supporting me. Because this is what happens, right? This is called ghost followers, right? So
yes,
people who
yeah.
like, subscribe, but they don't really engage with your content, then YouTube thinks that
Yeah.
the content is not that great. So I've always told everybody around me, don't do it because
Only
you want
people
to
who
support
value.
me. Exactly. You can
Yeah.
send it to someone who you think may get value from it, but don't
Yeah.
do it for the sake of doing it. And I tell everybody that, like, if you don't want to subscribe, don't do it. Just watch the video if you like it. If you like the content, then like the video. Don't subscribe if you don't want to.
But what I say, the VM is a small advice, don't take me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Initial days, right? We have to ask for it. I must say that because content these days is very difficult, and initial days we need support at least for the 100 subscribers or 200 subscribers, right? We need our
Right.
family members to support in terms of sharing. It's not like subscribing, I would say, in terms of sharing
Right.
in different platforms, social media platforms,
Getting the
because the
reach
more you
basically.
share, yes, the more you share, right, the more you understand the, algorithm, and that's how it flows. If you're not
Right.
sharing, if you're keeping to you, then I don't think it works. It's just a piece of advice. Don't take me wrong way,
No,
okay?
no, no. See, this is what I'm talking about, intention. Because I know you've
Yeah,
been through this yourself. That's why I'm open to taking this advice from you. But
yeah,
I have told myself that I'm going to do this for 3 months, 6 months, and I'm not going to look at the numbers. I'm not going to look at the numbers
yes,
at all. So even
correct.
now,
Always,
it,
always be consistent. That's the
yeah,
second thing that I'm going to say because consistency is the key, and now it plays a vital role. If you're not consistent, then I don't think it's good to post because if you're not consistent, right, it's waste of your time. I feel it's
definitely.
not about the people who watch, it's waste of our time only because we're contributing a lot and we are paid nothing from YouTube. And that's pretty odd, right?
Right. But I am challenging myself to do this for a while. And
Yeah.
hopefully it will reach to the audience that does need my help. And
And
I'm
what
trying
about the
to,
channel name? You still didn't reveal.
the channel is called Divyam's Desk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And what's
because
the
I'm
content is
always
all
on my
about?
desk.
And what's
It's
the
English,
content?
just improving your English,
English.
improving your
Okay.
spoken English skills, and
Okay.
moreover, I'm targeting at the moment. I'm targeting the mistakes that Indians make.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Good.
ones where they say improve and improvise. They'll say only at the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
How they mistake two phrases because they sound similar, but they mean completely different things.
Different.
So
Yeah.
I have a whole series called Indianism, where I
Mm.
target these issues that people face, and I just want to make sure that they don't make these mistakes in public and damage their opportunities for work, for business, whatever it is.
Yes. Okay, Divyam, then nice talking with you. I think you have one more
Yes,
session. So, guys, now you
yes,
understood that
yes,
Divyam has a channel, so which is called Divyam's Desk. Hopefully, if I find, I will surely, link in the. I'll give the
yes,
link in the description. Make sure you do check out and make sure if you like the content, obviously you're going to like because it's all about English. So make sure if it values to you, support him. Even support me as well because I am also not touching 50 and I want I want to achieve my 1 lakh goal, which
right,
was a
right,
goal always. So I have to.
right. And I think you will get it because, again, this is more about intention. If you're doing it just for the money, then I don't think you'll get
Yes,
that
that's
success.
true.
But if you're
That's
doing it
true.
to help people, if you're doing it with the
People.
intention of raising awareness in terms of issues or problems that people
Yes.
face, then I think the community ends up
Will
supporting you. And I
support.
really like that.
Yeah. Correct. Yes, what you said is absolutely right. The content itself plays a good value because no matter how much of effort you put into the video, the what you call the gadgets and also the background, everything that you put, the only thing that matters is content, how much value it's
That's
giving to the
right.
people because they're giving time, which is more valuable, I feel. So I thank
Yep.
even my subscribers for giving time to watch my videos till the end.
Yes. And I'm looking forward to building a community that can help each other.
Yeah, sure, good. All the best, Divyam, and all the
Thank you
best to
so
me as
much.
well.
Yes, I will. I mean, whenever you do post, I'll try to reshare. Not that I have that
Yeah.
many followers, but I will do my part.
Okay. Yeah.